In today's review, I have the GPS dog tracking collar that I am going to be demonstrating. This has been sent to me as a free sample so I can show you just how it works. So this is a very simple collar to use. As you see, it requires no monthly fees, no subscriptions, there's no hidden catches. All you have to do is simply download an app, get it connected with the collar, and then you're going to be good to go. So this is what the collar itself looks like. The main part is going to be the GPS tracking device, and then that is just threaded onto a large collar. So this is going to be suitable for medium to large dogs, and it is not recommended to use this on a dog that is less than 40 pounds. On the back of the collar is going to be your power button. So we're going to long press, and you're going to hear a voice indicator letting you know that it's on. Powered on. So the app that you're going to want to download in order for this GPS tracker to work is called PetDot. And as you see here, we have two different indicators. We have a solid blue circle, which is me and my phone. And then we have this paw print, and that's going to be the collar itself. So that paw print is what you're going to be looking for when you are tracking your dog. So there's a couple different settings that you can customize to how you want your GPS to work. And I can show you some of those settings. First thing we're going to look at is these three lines on the right hand side. Click on that. That's going to be your device list if you have other devices connected to this app. As you see, we only have one, and that's the collar. Next, we have a satellite view, so you can use that so you have a better idea of the location of your pet. And then we have this little circle button that's going to pinpoint exactly where you are. So if you're moving around the screen looking for that paw print icon and you're wanting to get back to your own phone, you can click on that circle and it's going to take you right back to where you are. Next, we have this right here. This is going to be your trip history. So once your pet does go on trips, you're able to look back on that. And then this one that I really like is a fence list. This is so you can make a boundary for your pet. So if we click on this plus button, we are able to make a circle boundary of where we want to be notified when your pet leaves that area. So I'm just going to have a small circle, and we will save that, and then we can enter a fence name. We'll call it Timber's Fence. And then once he leaves that area, I will be notified that he is out of his boundary. Then over here, we have this gear button, which just tells you your device name and some other things about the collar. But on this page, you are able to have a sound and an LED light coming through the collar. This is going to be super handy, especially if it's dark. You're able to do the sound as well as the LED light. So if it's dark, you're going to be able to follow that light as well as follow the sound. Next, down at the very bottom, we have a little bell. This is going to be all your alarms when your dog has left the boundary or any other notifications that the collar is going to send. So very simple app to use. Like I said, you don't have to pay for anything other than the collar itself. And then the rest of it is just through GPS signals. The last thing before I demonstrate how this works is this is a rechargeable collar, and the battery capacity of this collar is 4,000 mAh, which is going to last you at least 7 to 10 days depending on how long you are using it. So if you are going on a long hike, or if your dog has been gone for a while, then you can rest assured that this is going to last a long time in order for you to get your dog found before you need to recharge the collar. They do provide that charging cable for you, and it's just a magnetic charger that is going to match up with this spot right here. And then you do have this little area right here. Under that, you're going to find a pre-installed 4G SIM card, so you get the best GPS signal possible. So we're going to be putting this on Timber here. He is a full-grown golden retriever, and since this collar is so large, it does fit him perfectly. And if you have a bigger dog than him, they're going to be able to wear it as well. So with that, I'm going to leave this screen up while I take him out for a run so you can watch exactly how this GPS tracker operates. It doesn't give you the exact location. It gives you an approximate location that's going to update around every minute to 2 minutes. So we're just going to keep walking for a little bit here, and I'm also going to get him to go over into this clear grassy patch over here that is very noticeable on the app screen, and I want to see if the paw print icon will accurately be at this area. As you see here, he is in the grassy corner I was telling you about. The app is actually still at home, so I'm not able to see if the icon has moved to this area, but I would assume that it has. All right, so that's how simple it is to use the dog tracker. It works, it does what it should. It even says that it will not give you the exact location, but it will give you an approximate location. And like you've seen on the app, it does update around every minute, minute and a half. So once you get to the spot that it last updated to, your dog is probably about a minute and a half somewhere else. So you do want to make sure that you are watching closely on the updates so you can get there as fast as you can to give you a better idea of where your dog is located. And that's the only issue I have with this tracker. I do wish that it would update a little more frequently to give you a better idea of where they're at. But in my opinion, that minute and a half delayed location is a lot better than no location at all. So if you go on frequent hikes with your dogs, or if your dog is an escape artist, then this GPS tracker could potentially help you out in locating your dog.